Jai Shri Ram. Canto 58. Having been repulsed by Vashishta's sons as well, Trishanku gets ready to seek another priest, whereupon he is degraded by the curse of Vashishta's son to the position of Chandala and approaches Vishwamitra with the same request. Filled with rage to hear the submission of Trishanku, O Ram, the 100 sons of sage Vashishta forthwith reply to the king as follows: When you have been repulsed by your preceptor, sage Vashishta, who always speaks the truth, O foolish king, how have you sought another patron, ignoring him? The family priest, sage Vashishta, has been the greatest support of all the scions of Ikshvaku, and the word of that veracious sage cannot be set aside with impunity. How can we really venture to conduct a sacrifice which the celebrated and almighty sage Vashishta has declared as something which cannot be undertaken? You are yet puerile of understanding, O jewel among men. Return therefore to your capital. The supremely glorious Vashishta is even capable of conducting the sacrifices of all three worlds, O ruler of earth. How shall we be able to offer indignity to him by embarking on a venture which has been declared by him as something which cannot be taken in hand? Hearing the aforesaid admonition of Vashishta's sons, couched as it was in words full of anger, the said king, however, once more made the following submission to them: I have actually been repulsed by the venerable Vashishta, and even so by you, my preceptor's sons. I shall accordingly approach another patron. God bless you, O sages rich in auspicities. Highly enraged to hear the aforesaid submission, revealing as it did his terrible design of disregarding Vashishta and thereby courting disaster, Vashishta's sons for their part cursed him in the following words: You shall descend to the state of a Chandala, an outcast of the lowest grade. Saying so, those exalted souls retired each to his own hermitage. As soon as the night passed, the king was reduced to the state of a Chandal. Turning black in complexion, he found himself clad in black, the very yellow silk wrapped round his loins having turned black, and his long hair fallen off, the garland decking his person having turned into garlands of flowers grown in a crematorium, and the cosmetics with which it was anointed into a coat of ashes from the same unholy place, and the gold and bejewelled ornaments on his person having turned into those of iron. Seeing him changed into the form of a Chandal, all his counselors as well as citizens that had followed him to the hermitages of his preceptor's sons, O Ram, ran away in a body, deserting him. Extremely self-possessed, though burning with agony day and night, O scion of Kushta, the king went all alone to Vishwamitra, whose only wealth now was his asceticism. Vishwamitra, who was now living as a hermit, O Ram, was moved to pity at the very sight of the king, who had not only been frustrated but transformed into a Chandal. Out of compassion, the exceptionally glorious and supremely pious Vishwamitra spoke to the king, who had assumed a frightful aspect, as follows: May all be well with you. What is the object of your visit, O mighty prince, O valiant ruler of Ayodhya, reduced as you are to the state of a Chandal through a curse? Hearing the question of Vishwamitra, the king, who knew the art of speaking, even though reduced to the state of a Chandal, forthwith spoke as follows with folded hands to Vishwamitra, who was a master of expression: I have been repulsed by my preceptor, sage Vashishta, and even so by my preceptor's sons. Even without attaining the object of my desire, a contrary result has been met with by me. In fact, 100 sacrifices were intended to be performed by me in order that I might ascend bodily to heaven, O sage of pleasing aspect, but neither is that consummation in the shape of my being able to perform 100 sacrifices attained by me, nor the reward sought by me in the shape of my being translated to heaven. No untruth has ever been uttered by me in the past, nor shall I ever tell a lie in future, even when reduced to straits. O good sir, I swear by my allegiance to the duties of a Kshatriya. Worship has been offered by me to God through sacrificial performances of various kinds, and people have been governed with righteousness. Nay, the elders, no less than exalted souls, have been gratified through my good qualities and right conduct. My preceptors, however, did not derive satisfaction through me, even though I strove hard in the cause of righteousness and sought to undertake a sacrifice in order to be able to attain heaven in my physical body. O jewel among sages, I therefore reckon fate alone as supreme and personal effort as of no avail when matched against fate. Everything else is thrown into the background by fate. Indeed, destiny is the highest refuge. Be pleased, therefore, to extend your grace to me, who eagerly long for it. Sore afflicted as I am, all my effort having been counteracted by an evil destiny. May God bless you. I shall seek no other shelter. In fact, there is no other asylum for me. Be good enough to avert my evil destiny through personal effort. Thus ends Canto 58 in the Balakand of the glorious Ramayan of Valmiki, the work of a rishi and the oldest epic. Now, Canto 59. Vishwamitra assures Trishanku of his help, sends word to a number of sages, inviting them to conduct a sacrifice for Trishanku, and pronounces a curse on those who decline to come. Vishwamitra, the son of Gadi, kindly gave the following suave reply to the king. Trishanku, who had actually been reduced to the state of a Chandal when he had finished his say, "Welcome is your visit to my hermitage, O scion of Ikshvaku. I know you to be exceedingly pious, my child. I shall afford shelter to you. Don't be afraid. O jewel among kings, I shall presently send word to all great rishis of virtuous deeds, who will help you in the performance of a sacrifice intended to be undertaken by you, O king. Then you will prosecute your sacrificial undertaking at ease. You will bodily ascend to heaven in this very form, which now stands inflicted on you by the curse of your preceptor in the form of his sons. I consider heaven as already attained by you, O ruler of men, in that, having sought the presence of Vishwamitra, son of Kushika, that is myself, you have come for protection to one who is capable of affording shelter to those who need it. Summoning all his dependents, so the tradition goes, he gave the following instructions to them. Under my orders, bring here all the rishis, including the sons of Vashishta, as well as their relations, well versed in good many subjects, along with their pupils and priests capable of officiating at a sacrifice. If anyone who is summoned on the strength of my word or anyone else makes any disparaging observation, all those remarks should be reproduced to me in their entirety. Hearing the aforesaid order of Vishwamitra, his followers proceeded in various directions under his command. In due course, exponents of the Vedas began to pour from all lands. Nay, returning to Vishwamitra, who was now living as a hermit of flaming glory, all his dependents too repeated to him the remarks of all the exponents of the Vedas whom they had approached. The followers said, "Hearing your call, all learned Brahmins belonging to all lands are duly coming, while some have already arrived, barring, of course, Mahodaya and all the 100 sons of Vashishta. Hear you now, O jewel among sages, all the observations they made in an angry tone. How would gods, they said, partake of the offerings, and how would rishis eat the remains of those offerings in the sacrificial assembly of a sacrificer whose sacrifice is being conducted by a kshatriya, much less of a chandal? And how, on eating the food offered by a chandal, would the high-souled Brahmans patronized by Vishwamitra attain to heaven after death? Such harshness of language did all the sons of Vashishta along with Mahodaya use with bloodshot eyes. O tiger among sages, hearing the aforesaid comment of all those sages, Vishwamitra, a jewel among ascetics, indignantly spoke as follows with eyes blood red through anger. Since they speak ill of me, even though engaged in severe austerities, and as such irreproachable, the evil-minded fellows will be reduced to ashes and conveyed to the abode of Yam, sun god, this very day by the news of Kal, the god of death. There is no doubt about it. Let them be born for 700 successive births as ruthless Mushtikas, a subcaste of the Chandal, and known as Dom, who take away the shroud of dead bodies and feed as a rule on the flesh of dogs, and let them roam about these terrestrial regions, following loathsome pursuits and mishappen in form. The misguided Mahodaya too, since he has spoken ill of me, though irreproachable, shall be condemned in all the lands and reduced to the state of a Nishad, an outcast race born of a Brahman through a Shudra woman, and remaining engaged in destroying the lives of others and thereby acquiring a merciless disposition, shall drag a wretched existence for a long time because of my wrath. Uttering this long curse in the midst of rishis assembled for the sacrifice, the highly glorious and eminent sage and great ascetic Vishwamitra stopped speaking. Thus ends Canto 59 in the Balakand of the glorious Ramayan of Valmiki, the work of a rishi and the oldest epic. Jai Shri Ram.